In the background of this video, you see 2 feet and dust beneath the feet. In this case, it's just sand that's below the individual. There's dust on it, and some of the dust are also on the feet. And the individual's wearing sandals. Based on the profile of the feet, I dare to say those are male feet because they're quite long and quite dense, but okay, I don't know for sure. But just look at those feet. They have dust from the sand on them. And when you have sunshine out there and you're walking on sandals with dust between your toes or dust under your feet or on your feet, it's going to cause pain, inconvenience, and may even wound your skin. Okay? So it's important when you're walking with sandals to shake off the dust from your feet from time to time. Literally, you need to do this when you're walking on sandals out there. If you wear shoes, you don't have this issue. If you have shoes, you just need to shake some of the dirt from your shoes once in a while. That's just for convenience, so you won't enter a place with junk under your shoe and you pollute the place that you enter. So whether you wear sandals like they used in the past or you wear shoes, you need to shake off the dust, or let me say, you need to shake off trash that you encounter or accumulated during a walk, so that the trash or the dust won't cause inconvenience or harm to you. Now, why am I talking about shaking the dust off your feet? I already made videos about that, so watch those other videos. I'm not going to repeat everything here. Just understand the following. Demons want to be involved with you. They do. Yes, they have hatred towards mankind out of jealousy and envy because they don't have any self-worth, those demonic entities. So they feed off of the word of human beings. So they want to be involved with human beings because they want to retain a hold on the human population. So demons don't come to you directly to be involved with you because they know very well you would not allow it. Even unbelievers, those without any spiritual knowledge, would not entertain the idea of being involved with loser entities who have no self-worth and who have no future worthwhile ahead of them. Because the demons don't have any future. You can say they are on death row. They don't literally die, but they're heading to the lake of fire. So even unbelievers, those without any knowledge of the spirit world, would not think it's attractive to be involved with such beings. Because the first thing you would ask is, what do they have to offer? They really don't have anything to offer. So those evil spirits are scam artists. They're conning you into thinking that they have something to offer, while in fact they have nothing worthwhile to offer at all. The Lord, that's Christ, does not want you believer to be involved with demons. But this does not stop demons from seeking involvement with you. And the way demons seek involvement with you is through suggestion. Demons will suggest an outcome onto you that was not likely to happen, but because they suggested the outcome, whether they did it through mainstream media, or they did it through a relative, or someone close to you, or maybe just someone you were in contact with, who demons could use to leave messages behind, they will use such people to sow seeds in your mind towards an outcome that's not God's will. The reason demons do this is because the moment they've sown this seed in your mind and the seed is not uprooted, that seed is going to grow, is going to cause unnecessary hinder in your walk by faith, and eventually it will lead you away from walking by faith, and you'll be stuck in patterns and cycles, and that's where demons want you to be. Suggestions that demons give to you are not evil things, okay? Because demons are not going to only suggest evil onto you because you will sense immediately something's not right here. It can be, for example, that you have relatives that seldom call you back and they seldom show any natural affection towards you as a family. And the demons who know the situation far better know very well those people are narcissistic. So what happens now, it can be that one day you're talking to a colleague about family and suddenly the colleague says something like, you know what, it's better not to call your cousins anymore if they treat you like that. Those people are not interested, man. Now what happened here? That sentence was said by the coworker when you just revealed onto him, well, actually we're talking about how often your cousins take days to answer your text messages. Now, the coworker doesn't know your cousins, okay? But the evil spirits that hang around them do. And the evil spirits now, because they know you trust this coworker, because they know you're on good terms with this coworker, you are now vulnerable to that coworker. And because this coworker has mental issues that he hasn't faced, demons can use that coworker. So now the evil spirits are using that coworker to minister onto you. You did not look for the minister of demons. You did not go to a fortune teller. You did not look for anything paranormal. No. You did not go after the paranormal. You wouldn't. The paranormal came after you because they want to retain a hold on you. So the evil spirits ministered onto you by revealing onto you that your cousins are not interested and they likely don't want to invest in the family relationships. Now, this suggestion is true because indeed your cousins are narcissistic. Okay, the demons know this. So you may think, now Rashid, the demons did a good thing. The demons spared you a lot of trouble. But hold on. Next time, the demons will warn you again about someone else. They will say, don't waste your time on that individual. And then you go, that's what they would say to someone else. And then you will go at home and on Instagram or on Facebook, let's say you still use it, you will see a post of someone else. That's a meme. Don't waste your time. Time is precious and all of that. That's what's going on here. The evil spirits know you are on social media. They know whom you have in your list, and they know whose posts you're able to see. The demons also know your daily routine. Well, when you would be at home, when you will likely watch on your mobile phone. So the demons now, again, ministered onto you, not to spend time with certain people because those people would drain you. And in this case, the demons were saying what's true, whoever they were using. And then on social media, they confirmed what they said onto you by repeating it. Why? Because those people that posted those memes, they were not aware that it was demons that put it in their head to do it. They just did it, think it was their own idea. So demons are now using social media also to minister onto you. It can be that you talked with someone about something that bothered you, and then you go at home and suddenly there is a social media advert or post that relates to what you spoke about. Some people say, well, it's just that AI listening to you. Okay, but who governs AI? Who governs AI, artificial intelligence? Look, demons will trick you into trusting on their counsel. Because what demons have to offer is only short-lived. But demons nevertheless want you to adhere to what they have to offer. That's what they're looking for. So evil spirits will examine your life, your relationships, the people you hang around, and they will come with projects to trick you into patterns and cycles. For example, let me say this. In the example I just gave of the evil spirit ministering onto someone, not to spend time with certain people because those people will be wasting your time. What is the real purpose of the demons here? They want you to hold on to this construct called time, and they want you to have this narrow tunnel vision called life is short. That's something they often say in the world. Life is short. Life is short. You never get time back. Blah, 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 blah. Instead of blessing your life by decreeing a long life and decreeing abundance, You're now in, how would I say, you're now in a scarcity thinking, in which you realize, oh, time is short, time is short. So now you're stressed out by this way of thinking. So now you are in a pattern avoiding loss of opportunities. And because you do this, because you're holding on to this idea that you need to exploit every moment or else it's gone for good, you're now operating in fear. And that's where demons wanted you to begin with. You see how that goes? So, as a believer, you should also examine the conversations you have with people. Those conversations don't have to be bad. Even if those conversations are decent conversations, demons can even use decent people to trick you into patterns and cycles. Why? Because many of those decent people are still not in line with Christ. So evil spirits can use them from time to time. I'm not saying that evil spirits will use absolutely everyone you are involved with. No. They will use key people to whom you are the most vulnerable to trick you away from God's will. That's the only thing they can do. And that's why it is important to remain alert. And here's the thing. When you are alert, you'll notice it immediately. And after a while, you'll notice it instantly when demons are using others to trick you into some deception. I don't know how to explain it, but when you gain experience in walking by faith, you'll notice it when it's not a human being speaking to you, but an evil spirit using a human being. And that human being, himself or herself, when they reflect back, they realize, hold on a minute, why did I say that to him? Or why did I respond to her like that? That happens, that worldly people are used by evil spirits, and they don't know why they did what they did. Nevertheless, they did it. Now, if they are people that refuse to seek deliverance, then they are also contributing to the same situation because they make themselves vulnerable to evil spirits. Okay, so even though it's were evil spirits using them, they're also responsible for making themselves an option to evil spirits to begin with. If someone absolutely couldn't know any better, then that's different, and they are just a victim by demons that use them. But with most people, they know very well that things would add up. They just don't want to face things. Well, such people, demons can use them easily. So, when you are involved with other people, from time to time, just reflect back on the conversations you have, on the conversation you had with them. When you do that, and you notice a pattern, it can be that you spoke to a coworker, someone at the bus stop, a relative, or later just someone on social media. But those people could be not linked with each other at all, but in a span of a week, or we'll say 2 weeks, each of those people mentioned the same thing to you. And here's the thing, you didn't even mention the subject that it relates to. But they all suggested the same thing onto you, independent from one another. Now, in the world where they are into New Age and all the stuff, they would tell you, well, that's synchronicity. That's the universe communicating with you. There's no such thing as a universe communicating with you. It's either the Holy Spirit guiding you or evil spirits directing you. It's one of the two. So it's not the Holy Spirit guiding you, then it's evil spirits directing you. It's one of the two. Okay? So when you notice that in the span of 2 weeks, people kept suggesting things onto you, people that didn't know one another, that were not linked to one another at all, then you know there's some spiritual power behind the scenes pushing you in a direction. Now, if it's not Holy Spirit, it means it's a demonic spirit. And the only thing demons want is for you to stop walking by faith. They want you to operate in patterns and cycles. Anytime a believer begins to walk by faith, there will be actions undertaken against that believer by evil spirits to trick them out of their faith walk. And this is something you will And this is something you will have to deal with as long as you are alive in this body, believer. This is not going to stop. Whether you're 20 or 110, you will still go through this. That's why it's important to lose certain people. And there's one thing, when you walk by faith, you don't really have to exhaust yourself figuring people out. When you walk in the strength of Christ, the strength that you walk in itself will block some people from you. You can be fooled. You can be mistaken. The Holy Spirit can never be mistaken. So when the Holy Spirit blocks someone from you, they can never come back to you. Let's say the Holy Spirit did not inform you of his decision. The Holy Spirit just blocked people from you. And now you realize that someone stopped calling you, or someone began to ignore you. So now you want to figure out what happened, because you want to have healthy, peaceful relationships. The Holy Spirit is the one that blocked an individual from you, but the Holy Spirit did not inform you. So anytime you try to redeem that relationship or to work this out, it can't work out, because it's the Holy Spirit himself, God himself, that blocked that individual from you. And it's later on that you'll understand why the Holy Spirit did it. When human beings want to take matters in their own hands without guidance from the Holy Spirit, they either make errors or they do the right thing, but they don't oversee the long-term effects of it. Now, human beings individually can cut off, or they can block toxic people from them. But not all toxic people will be toxic forever. Some people are toxic now, but later they'll repent and they'll be better. Others are at ease now, but they become toxic over time. Okay? So you have people that need help, and you have people you need to be delivered from. So you have people that need deliverance. So if necessary, you keep your safe distance so that they can recover. But then you also have people you need to be delivered from because they're dangerous. You have endangered people, and then you have dangerous people. The category of dangerous people is sometimes difficult to recognize, because you don't know everything. The Holy Spirit does know everything. So when the Holy Spirit, who knows everything, blocks someone from you, it's because that individual is dangerous. Or in the best case scenario, it's better for you not to be involved with that individual, because that individual may bring unnecessary weight to your life. You have people that Satan will send, or better, he will push them into your life just to weigh you down. And Satan can also send decent people into your life to hinder you. Because if those decent people don't look at the bigger picture and you have no spiritual understanding, then evil spirits can use them to trick you into situations God never wants you to be involved in. And those people don't mean to harm you. They have no evil motive, but nevertheless they're used by evil powers because they're not in line with Christ. So when God blocks someone from you, it's because they're not good for you in the long run. If the Spirit anoints them that they live on their own terms, because they're proud people, the Spirit knows that once they are anointed or fed up, they will leave by themselves, so the Spirit will anoint them, so they leave. Or the Spirit will put a blindfold on them, so they can't see you. Or whatever the Spirit does, the Spirit will make sure that you will lose them without it costing you anything. When you, by your own strength, want to manage your social affairs without the Holy Spirit, you'll be exhausted. Always trying to figure out who's toxic, who got your back, who doesn't. Just walk in the power of Christ. When you walk in the strength of God, that strength itself will deal with all dangerous, toxic, and antagonizing people around you. Okay? So walk in the power. That's it for now. Keep agreeing with Christ and be at peace.